OMG, WTF, welcome to These American Gods, a discussion podcast about the Star series American Gods. I'm Tim Pickerel.
I'm Sarah Pickerel.
And I'm Mike Deffron.
Yay! And today we're discussing episode 7 of season 1. It is a prayer for Mad Sweeney.
It is a prayer for Mad Sweeney.
Oh. Wait, that's Popeye.
What is happening?
Punch me in the potatoes.
Laura!
Oh, man.
Oh, Essie.
Essie McGowan, I like it when you punch me in the potatoes.
Leave me some potatoes and punch me in them.
Oh, jeez. We already lost half our viewership.
Yeah, well, we lose more and more viewers every time. Last episode did not do as good on the YouTubes as the previous episode. So, of course, that could be me. Could be the way I market. I'm not good at marketing anything.
Well, you didn't get a degree in it.
I did not get a degree in marketing, no.
No.
Was I supposed to?
Yes.
Okay.
Maybe leave some bread on the window.
Yeah, there you go. Some cream. Only the best of the cream.
With my goodness.
By the way, leaving bread on the window?
Yeah.
Yeah, okay. Every time I was gone, there's always crumbs. Why are there be crumbs? He's like, do
Why there be crumbs?
Oh, do leprechauns just, like, gobble it up like an animal right there? So they say, just, like,
Yeah.
they don't just, like, pick it up, oh, this is good bread, and just eat it like a human being, Or,
Well, they aren't.
oh, okay, like a sophisticated leprechaun.
Don't you know leprechauns are part squirrel?
Apparently. I guess hopefully they just did it for the scene so oh yeah, it's gone now.
Yes.
But I mean, I don't think you need to do that, leave crumbs, but whatever.
I don't know. It was there, and now it's not, It could have been a scene from previous.
Maybe
before.
towards the end of the night it starts to dry out and gets a little crumbly.
Could be. It just sits there for a while,
I was looking forward to the deleted scene from this episode where she actually wakes up in the middle of the night and she sees the bread get taken and it's Oprah. It's like, I love bread.
Why?
It's like, that's a horrible accent, Oprah.
Oprah's channeling Popeye, which is not even Irish at all, so...
Is Popeye not Irish?
Sense. No. Is he?
I don't know.
Is he Irish?
He's got an accent, doesn't he?
I thought that was just sailor speak.
Oh,
I don't know.
He just has sunstroke.
Yes.
Let's be honest. Popeye, not a contemporary character anymore.
Also not a leprechaun. So
Listen,
Is Popeye an Irish name? Oh, I'm Popeye.
he's getting his DNA tested on Ancestry.com. It's not coming back Irish, let me tell you that.
well, his
Mine comes back Irish.
Oh, yeah?
And I'm extremely offended at this show.
his girlfriend's olive oil.
No, they have a, non-ginger playing a ginger. Yeah, what's up with that? How's that okay?
Is he not ginger?
No, he's
No,
talking about
Essie.
Essie.
Oh.
Yeah, what's up with that, huh? That's some bullshit. You know what? The rest of this podcast, I'm wearing blackface. No, I'm not.
Not the same.
Why not? Why not? Why isn't this?
This
why
is a
isn't it
different
the same?
podcast. It's not what I want to be a part of.
Just every person, from Ireland has red hair and freckles.
Where's the fucking eject button? I'm getting out of here.
Just put some freckles on her.
Oh, no.
Totally new person, huh? Oh,
God.
I see how this is.
Wow.
I had no idea you were so,
Yeah, ginger power.
Ginger power.
Gingers unite.
So
no idea.
Chris better be pissed off at this.
So
Yeah, Mike, I am really pissed off at that. I agree. Because we're both gingers. So there's that.
that's great. In case you didn't also know, Mike will be appearing on Real Time with Bill Maher this week.
So we hear you're going to wear blackface.
Let me ask you this: Are only you allowed to use that word?
No,
Ginger.
You can say, you can say ginger.
That's okay.
That's fine. All right.
Speaking of Chris, we do have the Chris Nays Minute. Let's get to that before we literally actually end up offending somebody. All right, so we got the Chris Nays Minute, sponsored by the Bacon and Nays podcast. And
Can't wait to hear this bullshit.
check out this bullshit.
Tim, thanks for picking apart my speech last episode. It seems I have a nemesis of all of you except for Sarah, so we'll see if I can change that this episode.
Oh, he wants me to be his nemesis too.
Yeah. Hashtag life goals.
Okay. I'll work on that, Chris.
Yeah. What did I do?
I'm a big Chris supporter, so it's going to be hard. But, he might change my mind today. Who knows?
What did I do last episode?
I don't remember.
Do you?
I don't really remember either.
Okay.
So.
Oh, I remember. I thought he was talking about Jimmy instead of Trump.
Oh.
I did enjoy the weird hats throughout the S1E07 segments.
Were there weird hats, or were they just hats?
I just thought they were just hats.
I didn't think they were weird.
So...
Oh, Chris doesn't know about our hats.
I don't think you have an ally in Chris in this Irish bashing. You might be a man on his own island.
My island.
I think she has a terrible accent, but apparently the creators think that she's good at the Irish accent. I thought it was Al Pacino and Scarface level bad.
Whoa.
Please do not disagree. Fuck you, Tim and Mike. Sarah, you're cool.
Well, we're going to pause it right there then.
Oh, but we know these things.
Mike, did you think the accent was bad?
Oh, no, it's fantastic.
I didn't think it was any worse than any of the other accents on the show.
I didn't think it was bad.
I didn't think it was any worse than any of your guys' accents, so I was totally cool with it.
To be fair, my accent is horrible.
Mine is fantastic.
You got a good accent there, do you?
That's good.
Yeah, yours
Yeah,
isn't
see?
bad.
Yeah, well, you get the
See?
little upspeak, you got it good.
Your accent is good.
Sarah, you're
Hers is
cool.
bad.
Mike and Tim, fuck you. Your accents are terrible. It's Al Pacino and Scarface worthy.
Maybe.
Oh, well, say hello to my little friend.
Maybe Chris just needs new hearing. Maybe he
it's
just can't hear.
Maybe it's just
Maybe
lazy.
that's why his
All
drum
that drumming.
timing's so, out of time.
Oh, yeah. Maybe.
Oh, shit. Now Mike's calling out his,
What?
his human metronome abilities.
I didn't say anything.
Did you say he was out of time?
No. Damn right I did.
Oh.
You're damn right.
Rim shots fired.
Halfway through this episode, I realized I like having less shadow.
Yeah.
Well, if you stay in the
Question,
sunlight.
would you?
Oh, let me pause. What was that, Mike?
If you stay in the sunlight, I mean, more shadow.
How many puns are we allowed? We need a pun counter, and once we hit a certain number, no more puns for the rest of the episode. Well,
agree.
yeah, Mike.
I
I
don't
mean, Shadow's been annoying you for most of the season. How'd you feel about this episode?
Okay, I didn't like the episode really at all because it's more like, oh, hey, and now it's time for story time.
What?
But not the main story. Let's just tell a fucking stupid little backstory that doesn't really mean anything.
Wow.
So,
Seriously?
Yep.
I am so offended.
Yeah.
I'm offended.
Dumb backstory with more dumb background music. Yep.
Dumb?
That's what I'm saying.
What?
That's what I'm doing.
Whoa.
Yep. Putting it out there.
All right, I'm
Oh, also,
I'm out of this podcast.
we forgot to announce Mike's not.
out of the podcast.
We forgot to announce Mike's not returning for season 2 of this podcast.
I might not.
He might. He still might. It's up in
I
the
probably
air.
will.
But
I
you
said
probably...
it's still fun doing the podcast.
Yeah.
Up in the air.
But we won't hold it against you if you don't want to. If you don't want to watch the show anymore, maybe we can just tell you what happens.
But, all right.
I might have to get Chris on the show. Chris, you're going to need to change your work schedule to fit.
Yeah.
Question: would you flip a freshly stolen ice cream truck to dodge a cute rabbit?
All right. So let's go around the table. Sarah, would you flip an ice cream truck to not hit a rabbit?
I know she didn't intentionally flip the truck, so to avoid it, maybe, but more than likely I would probably just run over the rabbit.
All right.
Because I don't care about cute things.
You don't, what?
I'm just kidding. It's adorable. It was an adorable rabbit. I'd probably...
You can be honest. It's all right.
Yeah.
You don't care.
Yeah. No,
I learned something new about my wife every episode.
I aim
Deeper
and
and
hit,
deeper.
I aim and hit as many wildlife as possible.
Look behind me. There's rabbit fur everywhere.
Yeah.
The woman that was wearing it was hobbling across the street.
Yeah, don't check out my grill. You'd be really scared.
Don't check out my grill. Mike, rabbit versus ice cream truck. Where do you stand? What say you?
I would definitely take that ice cream truck to 70 miles an hour and run that Easter Bunny bitch over.
70 miles.
70 miles an hour.
That's fast enough.
Yep.
Well,
They'll never let it go.
Those bastards can't do 90.
Run it over. That Easter Bunny.
That'd be a pretty cool time machine, though.
As
70
far
miles an hour. Just flying through space and time.
dun, 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 dun.
Natural selection. Don't bunnies, shouldn't they know by now what cars are? Kind of have a natural fear.
Yeah. I'm pretty sure that. Well, I don't know, Tim. What say you?
Well, what say me is that children run in front of ice cream trucks all the time, and they're expected to stop. So, I think we should be
If a
able
kid's
to
running up to an ice cream truck out in the front of it while it's on like a main road, not a neighborhood road.
Are you saying there's something wrong with the scenario?
And the kid expects the ice cream truck to just stop. There's something wrong with that kid.
Dude, you know these kids, these children of millennials, they expect everybody to stop for everything.
So you think that's Darwinism in its finest?
Yeah, I think so.
Okay.
No, as far as I am concerned, I would have definitely flipped the ice cream truck because the only thing that I saw in there were fucking Rocket Pops, and I call bullshit on Rocket Pops.
Really?
Yeah, I want something with vanilla in the middle and a chocolate coating.
Wow. You know, you talk about learning something about somebody.
Yeah, I am not a popsicle fan.
Huh. Well,
I will go so far to say that I am anti-popsicle.
I'm not a big popsicle fan either.
what the hell?
Yep.
What is wrong with you guys? What about...
Rocket Pops can suck it.
Well, they can suck it.
Yeah.
Well, you
Yeah.
can suck it.
Yeah. No, you suck it.
Why don't you go suck a Rocket Pop?
Chris, you suck it.
God.
Oh, who wants to suck the lollipop? Essie does, because Essie's a little whore.
Oh. She likes sex. Nothing wrong with that.
SEO whore.
She had a good thing going on
Which time?
in London.
Oh,
And they're just like, I'm
yeah.
going to steal some shit because they thought I was a thief, so I'm just going to be a thief.
Yeah.
And that's Mike's Irish accent. I mean, people need character flaws, otherwise they're not interesting.
It's true.
I mean,
This whole show's just somebody who's perfect and everything.
let's talk about the character
perfect
flaws
people.
on this show. Mike's going to show up somewhere in blackface. Sarah runs over animals. And I say puns that make people want to kill themselves.
Oh.
Seems like Sweeney instantly regrets bringing the dead wife back to life. Question for Mike: did he enjoy the Motown soundtrack on this episode more than
We already know that answer.
the soundtrack in previous episodes? Because I enjoyed it.
Nope. Pause. All right, Mike.
I definitely enjoyed that music more than like all the just random sounding music that really doesn't seem to have a point.
Because it actually fit a theme, even though it didn't fit the period that it was in.
Yes.
I actually enjoyed that.
Yeah. I just think there was too much of it.
I think I'm
That's
so
all.
deep into watching the story and enjoying it that
What? Who sits there and enjoys an hour of TV?
What story?
that I honestly
Where's this main story?
The music, I didn't even notice it. Honestly,
I actually paid.
That's probably why Chris thinks you're cool, because you can't hear either. Making all kinds of enemies today.
Mike, have a Snickers. You're kind of a cunt when you're hungry. I was actually listening this episode for all the music because of Mike. Mike's Snickers Mike's Snickers being in a bunch. So I said, okay, well, I'm going to actually pay attention.
Oh, did you mention something?
Last episode, he talked about how he didn't like how there was always music going on at all times in the episode. It definitely wasn't going on the entire episode.
Okay.
It was mainly just during the transitions back into the SE storyline. And I mean, there's like a score in the background of everything, but that's how
everything
every
is.
show is.
Yeah.
But yeah.
But you don't like it.
Every show's not like that.
Well, I mean, yeah, there any
Not the
good
whole-
show.
No.
Go back and watch an episode of Game of Thrones.
Okay.
There is music going on the entire time. Yes, there is.
Nope.
There's like strings and shit. There's no fucking silent time in Game of
Yes,
Thrones.
there is. There's plenty.
Sarah,
I guarantee it.
I'm not
you
getting
guarantee
in the
it.
middle of this.
You're the Men's Warehouse guy of music in shows.
All right, well, I don't like the way they do it in this one, then. It sounds like they're just squeezing cats the whole time in this show.
Well, that's the intro music is definitely cat squeezing.
Yeah.
Yeah, I hate the intro, and we watch it every single
Well,
time.
it's such a pain in the ass to fast forward through.
And on that note, check out Bacon and A's this week.
Oh,
Where
fucking
you'll
plugs.
hear Jimmy interview Mike's Metallica concert lover Smoochies. It's worth checking out, baconays.com. See you guys next week when we wrap this whole thing up. The series is over after this, right?
Yeah.
Okay, probably not. See you later. Goodbye.
Thank God.
So this was the the penultimate episode of the season. So we've got... It is weird to have a completely non-main storyline right before the season finale. I will admit that. But I did really enjoy this episode.
I do too. And we were talking about the Mad Sweeney and Laura Moon spinoff. Like we wanted that,
Yeah.
right? We got it. It was awesome. And
We only
not
got
just
half of one.
Like
but-
5
no,
minutes.
who cares? It wasn't just this. It wasn't just this timeline. It was how Mad Sweeney came to America, and they tied it together like that. Essie and Laura are connected, and I don't know. I just thought it was fantastic. I thoroughly enjoyed it. So screw you.
So really, the episode itself really wasn't that bad. It was just like, man, I need more of the main storyline and not just a backstory. I mean, this is 7 and 8 is the finale,
Right.
and I still feel like there's not even enough storyline for me to care about the finale. And I want to see what happens, and because there's,
Yeah.
I'm kind of like, so.
But the storyline
anything-
in this timeline is that they are traveling, and that's it. Until you get to a pinnacle point, which should be the next episode. Honestly, the Essie storyline, I was talking to Tim, I'm like, I know the story. And he's like, I was like, is this in the book? And because I couldn't remember, and he's like, no. And I was like, but I know this story.
And it may have very well been in the book, and I just...
It could have been,
Forgot
but
it.
I also listened to a podcast that's kind of like this kind of lore.
Oh.
I don't think it was in the book. I don't know how I know. Maybe somebody Facebook comments or something about it.
Yeah,
That this wasn't part of the book.
yeah. But I listened to
I
it.
don't know personally because I never read the book.
There wasn't much... Yeah, there wasn't much in the way of how Mad Sweeney got to America in the book. It was mentioned, but I don't think there was a whole scene.
I wish it was more that way in the show. I mean, like I said, it wasn't a bad episode, and probably I'd be okay with it if I didn't have expectations to see more of a main storyline, or really want to see a main storyline.
Mike really wanted that scene at the end where Shadow goes, "Is this flashback even real?"
Yeah,
That would have been so annoying.
some more titties for me.
Yeah, her titties are gone completely now.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What did he put back inside of her?
The coin.
The coin.
I know, but before that, he grabs two
I
things.
think some of
did
her
he put
organs.
her titties back in?
It's
No,
like
I think it was like her
It's
organs.
like bones or
Here, you want your
organ or
tits back?
something. Yeah, it was not. I don't know. It was something of hers though.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. I don't know.
Yeah, you can just stuff things back inside people like that. I didn't know if you knew that. And they just kind of all go back
It's
together.
no big deal. I don't know that he necessarily did the right thing, but it was definitely the more interesting thing.
So why did he?
I don't know.
I guess he feels guilty because we find out that he's the one that killed her to begin with.
Oh, that's true.
So,
Yeah, 'cause it's like, it's done. Finished. Well, bye. That's what the crow said.
oh, too soon, Mike.
What?
That guy's dead.
What?
Who's dead?
The guy that does Well By in Tombstone.
Oh. I didn't
What's
know
his
that.
name?
When that happened?
Powers Booth, like 3 weeks ago.
Oh, whoops. So they let not Salim go.
Yeah, I was just about to say that. That's
Yeah.
a bummer.
Yeah.
I like Salim.
Like, go get your fucking...
Genie Weenie.
Yep.
He might be back. You don't know.
She's like, do you love your God, or do you want to suck him off?
Are you?
Are
Yeah.
you in love with
Are
him?
you in love?
Are you in love with Jesus? Are you down on your knees for Jesus?
Oh my God.
Do you want... You wish Jesus was inside you?
I feel so wrong.
Mike's got his own podcast coming soon, by the way. He's gotten himself all set up in his place.
Whoa. So next,
Anyway.
next on These American Gods.
If you get easily... to be fair, if you get easily offended
probably
by
won't watch
your
the show.
religion, you're probably not watching this show, right?
You're not watching the show or this podcast for sure.
Yeah, that's true.
And if you are, well, thanks. Thumbs up everywhere for
Thumbs
the
up,
audio listeners.
thumbs up to Jesus.
So, they have to steal an ice cream truck.
Yeah.
Ice cream man comes around and is like, hey, what's going on here? Can I help you with something? She's like, yeah, I was wondering if you could warm my tits up for me.
Oh yeah, that was serious. That was
That's what I was thinking.
a lot of hard nipple going on. There.
Like maybe something you do a double take on or something, you know? You're just like, oh, they're stealing ice cream. Good you! They're just like, bam!
Just out there.
I still
They're
didn't
way
notice.
out there.
You didn't notice?
I didn't.
Well, she's got some hungry ones, so you know.
Were her tits too small for you?
Maybe I've seen.
You're
my
looking at
dick
Matt
quota.
Sweeney, aren't you?
He may have been too distracted by the
Look at his
stitches on her arm.
She looks like a fucking football.
I did notice
That is
it, but
my
only
nipples.
after the fact when I was watching a thumbnail. Like, I was like, not watching a thumbnail. There was a thumbnail on YouTube about it, and I saw it, and I was like, oh, like that's really out there. You know?
That's their promo for the show.
That's a pretty good Halloween costume, though, right?
Don't just putting stitches on yourself
just
and
put
have your
stitches
nipples
on-
out.
Yeah, that's it. That's all you got.
There you go, Mike. You're set for this year.
Yes! Have a coin.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that'd be good.
Because you can't grow enough mustache to be Mad Sweeney.
No. Pretty much where this grows is where it grows, and then it's kind of just...
You could
not
just
good.
get some facial hair, just glue it on there.
You want to borrow some?
That'd be awesome. For
Facial hair for
Halloween, just
everybody.
shave yours off, and then I'll glue it on. And I'll be the genie.
One
Get some
pale,
sunglasses with some fire in them.
one pale genie.
Well, to put some makeup on.
Oh my god!
I even knew that was coming as soon as it came out of my mouth. I'm already halfway through the sentence. I can't pull it back in now.
Can't put that toothpaste back in the tube. You could.
What kind of face would that be called?
You get some self tanner. You could
Would be
start.
like
You
Trump,
could look
though.
like what's his? No, maybe like Trump. But what the guy who did the Kentucky Fried Chicken commercials where he was like gold.
Oh, the extra crispy Colonel.
Yeah, who is that? Who's that actor?
Oh, what's his name?
I can't think of his name, but yeah, you could
If
just.
only.
Arnold Schwarzenegger.
Yes,
No.
that's who it is. Oh, what if Arnold Schwarzenegger was was on the KFC campaign?
Who
Oh
wants
my
some
god!
chicken?
And then he was
I don't
like,
even know how to do it. Do it. Do it.
Get to the corner. That's like.
I feel like it's George something. George.
I think, yeah, that's what I was
It's not
thinking.
George. Obviously, it's not George Carlin. It's George
McFly.
Yeah, George McFly.
No, George McFly is Mr. World.
George Burns.
George.
Oh, he's dead.
George Kentucky Fried Chicken.
Hey Siri, who's the extra crispy Colonel?
Pete Holmes is.
George Hamilton.
George Hamilton. You know George Hamilton?
Nope.
He's the extra crispy kernel.
Right. Oh, yeah.
You would know him if you saw him. You'd be like, oh, yeah, that guy.
Okay.
He's one of those people.
Anyway, you could be as tan as him.
All right.
That was the whole point.
It took us 8 minutes to get there. But you can be as tan as him.
Anything else happen?
No, nothing happened. That's the
Do you
thing.
think...
Great white buffalo.
Do you think he was immediately regretful? He was immediately regretful for putting that coin back in.
Oh, I sure as fuck
Yeah,
would've
right.
been.
He got punched in the face.
Yeah.
It
was
is kind of
really
weird
good.
that he did, though, because like the whole time he's like, I don't give a fuck about you. I just want that coin. Mm-hmm. The only reason I'm doing this. Then he got it, and
Yeah.
like, oh, maybe I should give it to her, and I can take her to Jesus,
Get that coin back.
and then she'll willingly give it to me. Maybe that's why too.
Well,
She didn't give it willingly, but she's dead.
she's dead, and it was out, and
Okay, I don't.
Yeah, he couldn't reach in and get it, but once it was out, he had his chance,
he had a choice.
and
What a nice guy.
he chose to stuff the coin back in her.
Yeah.
But yeah, nothing happened except for the fact that we learned that he killed her, and
And he comforted Essie.
well, yeah, the whole
As-
Essie backstory, but
When
that
she was
doesn't.
dying.
No.
A cold and hard, awful death.
Someone's still got to peel those fucking apples, though.
Yeah, no. Somebody still has to peel them. I mean,
He could have at least done that.
She's
you
not
know?
going to do that.
Yeah.
Yeah, well, he's a leprechaun. He's a leprechaun. What? What, you think he's just going to sit around all day and peel some fucking apples?
Your accent's slipping.
Your accent's slipping.
My accent's gone. I'm not even trying. I can't do it anymore. I can't do it anymore, Captain.
All right.
Nope. See, it's all gone. All the accents. Just
Well, I can't do this anymore.
anything. Fuck these microphones and fuck you, Tim. Fuck your podcasts. I'm
It all
done.
ends on the podcast. Once in the year.
I mean, to be fair,
You'd have to put that up.
as awful as that would be, it would have to go up.
Yep.
Fucking hashtag content.
Maybe go viral. Hey, if he's not going to have you, maybe
That's
he'll
true.
at least have,
The memory of me, yeah.
and have some for the podcast, and
Yeah.
then start getting some more listeners.
Right. No, it's true.
Man, some
Like,
crazy shit happened. Can you believe that a marriage just completely fucking ended on the second to last episode of an American Gods podcast that nobody listens to?
Hopefully, it doesn't go viral with the stuff I said on this one, but
Oh, I hope it does.
Hey, was I the only person who thought that she was going to steal that cat?
Yeah, no, I thought
Like,
she was
she's
going to steal it too.
cat. She's gonna, what you going to do? Just run off with it?
Yeah.
My cat, yeah, squeeze it.
To be fair, I like to think that
Squeezing
she.
cats.
To be fair, I like to think she did steal that cat.
Yeah, maybe just give her a fake coin for it.
Did you follow what the transportation punishment was?
What do you mean?
Like, she's sentenced to like 7 years transportation.
Well, she had to be transported over to America as an indentured servant for 7 years?
No, like I think transportation means you're like at sea for 7 years.
Oh.
Yeah.
Really?
I didn't catch that first too because I was like, does it take 7 years to get to, I was like trying to figure that one out.
I thought you'd be 7 years as an indentured servant.
Well, that's not. I wouldn't think that would be the same thing as transportation. Like transportation is the
And the
I
indentured
just think
servant
transportation is, hey, you got to go fuck over here.
because she was sentenced to like
transport you
indefinite.
over there and
Well,
then
she
you-
was sentenced to indefinite transportation, and then she got purchased by the tobacco farmer.
I thought that was after she got off. I thought it said something about after she got off the boat or something. No? Maybe not.
No.
That's a long time for transportation.
Right.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, that was like her punishment. She was going to be on a ship until she died,
Yeah.
which normally
That seems kind of weird, though, because then you're just taking up space for people who do need to be actually transported.
Not I mean, it's slaves' quarters, It's basically, she was laying down the entire time. Like, you have no room to do anything.
Yeah.
except get sick and die.
Right.
Uh-huh.
Maybe have
Like
a
a few
baby.
people did.
How did you have a baby?
Uh-huh. And no
You know?
infection.
Yeah. Wow.
She had the luck of the Irish.
Yeah.
Was she still giving like
Head? Oh, all the time. I mean, she's a whore.
Oh my
That's how she survived. 7 years
There's
transportation.
nothing wrong with liking sex, Mike.
No, there's not.
Right.
Did I say that?
Yeah.
Did I say that? No.
You called her a whore.
Yeah.
Because she enjoys sex.
No. She's selling herself.
She did not want the
That's
gallows.
wrong.
She didn't
Wrong.
want
I don't think it's
to
wrong. I'm just fucking
die.
around.
She didn't want to die. You would do the same thing.
I don't even think prostitution is wrong, so I don't. Yeah.
I think you would sell your body.
I'd sell my body. I probably would.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Yep.
I think Tim would too.
Yeah, I'd sell Mike's body. I mean, if the choice is to get hanged or to get pounded, probably going for the pounding.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think so. Depends on who's pounding you.
I don't know if it does.
There's a lot of dirty dicks on that boat.
God.
A lot of dirty dicks. Do you have to do ATM?
So for the listeners out there, pounding or hanging? Let us know in the comments.
That's a great question. I don't remember watching the previews for the next episode.
Oh, it's just a bunch of random stuff. Like they're at Easter's house, and eventually, like I guess all the gods show up there.
Nancy's telling a story.
Oh yeah,
I
we'll
saw
see
Jesus.
Nancy. Did we see Jesus?
No.
I thought I saw Jesus at the very end.
Did you see him in Toast?
Yes.
Okay.
He was in my soup.
All right.
Jesus in
An
my
alphabet
soup.
letter. Looked just like Jesus.
Wow.
Jesus in my soup.
Just alphabets, like the alphabet letters spell out Jesus saves.
Yeah.
In
what
the
happened.
Latin alphabet soup, Jesus begins with an I.
Oh, that's amazing.
That's a good Indiana Jones.
Thank you. You must believe, boy. You must believe. So that's going to do it for this week. I'm sorry, did you have something?
No, I don't. I don't have anything.
It sounded like you were going to say something.
I have nothing.
Thought you were-
No, I was thinking about Indiana Jones and The Last Crusade and how that was kind of a pivotal moment in, like, their relationship and how, like, he calls him Indiana, but that was the dog's name. He always called him Junior because he was named after his father, and Junior really is his real name. And, like, it's just, sweet moment. He actually, like, said, okay, I accept you as you are, and that's all Indiana ever wanted.
If you want to identify as the dog, you can identify as the dog. Are you binary or non-binary? I don't care.
We're doing pup play or what?
Anyway, that's all I got.
All right. Well, until next week, this has been These American Gods. I'm Tim Pickerel.
And I'm Sarah Pickerel.
And I'm Mike Daffron.
And don't get your dick bit off. I almost fucked it up again.
Don't get your dirty dick bit off.
Don't get your dirty dick bit off as you travel on the seas to your death.
You have to do ATM?
So for the listeners out there, pounding or hanging? Let us know in the comments.
That's a great question.
Oh, it was this camera?
Definitely need to know from Chris.
Yeah, Chris.
Chris takes
Question for
poundings
you.
anyway, so
He bangs on the drum all day. How would he like to be the drum?
I would really like to get pounded.
I got a tight snare head.
Yeah. I like double bass. Oh, is that because you're from Dublin? Because you'd like two dudes doubling up on you?
And it ends right there.